Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. My name is Jasleen Gore, and I'm a trans creator on the Guru Granth Sahib Project. We're excited to announce the release of Salok Sahaskriti Bani, uttered by Guru Nanak Sahib, most likely in the context of a conversation with pundits or religious experts in the Hindu holy city of Benares. Although there's no rag or musical mode assigned to this series of compositions, there is a clear sort of language choice and choice of tone on the part of the Guru as he's speaking to a particular audience, with the knowledge that when religious experts are coming to these kinds of conversations, they're looking to score intellectual points or win some kind of debate. Something that's really stuck out to me working on these compositions the past few months has been the reference to this mystery that the Guru makes probably, I think, in 3 out of 4 of the Saloks. So in Salok 2, Guru Nanak Sahib invokes the words Gadan and Gadan. Gadan is the one who is acting and doing, while Gadan is the one who is causing things to happen. And the Guru says that both of these qualities are sort of coming together under the all-capable IkOankar. And that sort of relationship between those two qualities is part of the mystery. And it's only when we start having a relationship with IkOankar that we can start to just discover that mystery of the play between those qualities for ourselves. In Salok 3, the Guru talks about the caste system and says that the real mystery is that these categories are useless and that there's really only one duty of all duties, one way of all ways, one wisdom for all people, regardless of their background. And it is the person who can come to that realization of the mystery who becomes Niranjan, or filth-free, free from the blemish of Maya, so the attachment to the material and to our relationships. And it's the person who becomes Niranjan through discovering that mystery that the Guru then serves. And that mystery is partially understanding that we all have access to the same wisdom and the same instruction. And in the 4th composition, Guru Nanak Sahib reminds us that the all-attractive IkOankar is the source of light within all things, the source of consciousness with all things. And we might have lots of other gods and deities and sort of manifestations of divinity that we associate with, pray to, but there's only one. And that's also part of the mystery. And if we can understand that mystery, then again, we can understand that there's only one duty of all duties, one wisdom for all people. And this, the Guru says, is the mystery if someone would just discover it. And the thing that I've been thinking a lot about is the use of the word discover instead of the word like understand. So the Guru is not encouraging us to understand the mystery as much as just discover that it exists and kind of revel in the unknowing, to not always be looking for clear-cut sort of answers and to solve grand mysteries that are too vast for us to comprehend, but to just enjoy that the mystery exists, that the play is happening, and that we might make a lot of categories and rules and sort of hierarchies for ourselves, but in the end, none of those things really matter. And that's kind of a baffling mystery all on its own. So in a way, I think like, although the Guru is speaking specifically to pundits and religious experts in this series of compositions, we have those elements within us. And we are sort of being encouraged to shift our paradigms away from being overly intellectual and overly sort of logical. And we're being encouraged to discover that mystery. It's okay to discover that mystery and pursue something beyond just intellect or expecting to solve or figure something out. And in fact, discovering the mystery is necessary because it humbles us. And the goal is to become one who is rid of their pride and their ego, and then is able to engage in a kind of devotion and service to the one after discovering that this mystery exists. And so I think what I will walk away from this series of compositions with is is a reflection on like what I've been pursuing intellectually, what I've been contemplating on, reflecting on, and whether or not that is leading me to contemplating the larger divine, the deity of all deities. And I think the questions that I'm still thinking about are, what has been entering my mind? What would I like to enter my mind? What have I been pursuing and what would I like to pursue? What have I been trying to discover and what would I like to discover? So as usual, I hope that you spend some time with this series of compositions, take some time to read the translations and transcreations, the word meanings and etymologies, and of course the commentaries, and see how this might speak to the intellectual within you, and what kinds of mysteries you might be ready to discover, what kind of mysteries you might want to make yourself ready to discover. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.